lower y'all voices.
Never put in the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet. Still humble, just cautious, confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune.
We're pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. It is week 16 of the NFL, and we've got a big one in store. As it'll be the
Yes.
Colts.
I'm hungry.
Go downstairs and get something to eat.
Do you want the cookie?
Okay, you gotta wait for it then.
Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in week 16. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. Put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing here, Birdie. As he throws there, incomplete.
Off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here comes Grant on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. This will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson to throw. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson.
Please stop doing line.
Oh my God.
Let me see it, baby.
You can look. You can look in my eye, but don't touch it. Hurts.
Some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the second
On third down, Jackson.
Just watching her do that.
Don't you do that no more.
This is away and a very good kick. Angled to the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14.
Please stop. Both of y'all hush.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
You're not going in my
The
room.
first drive for them. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
And say this is what the problem is. Find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move it a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down before he gets his feet about shy of the 30 to the 29. Mixon with a first down carry.
She's not going to go in my room.
I wish I was still over there. Yes.
Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get man as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tristan Vizcaino for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 22 yards there, a first down. Jackson now. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw there complete to Allen. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second down, here's Charbonnet.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They begin with a run by Mixon. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. George Kittle, his 17th touchdown now in the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. Jackson's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's overloaded on. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. You got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Grant, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Bourne going to go in motion left. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Returnable for Grant. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He goes 55 yards on the punt return. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Colts 7.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they got to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Out right to Bourne. He's across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Tristan Vizcaino on now to try the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17 to 7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 2. Now Lamar changing the play. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, Jackson. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Here's Jackson. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Richie James, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that's what we we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That'll be caught by James. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jackson now. is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now it's Mixon running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Mixon again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the ball each and every play for his team. That might be throwing up his accuracy.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Give you something to build on for your next possession.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, again to Charbonnet. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. James with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 120 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On first down, Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And quickly, they get to the line. Purdy from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, 48 yards. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. There's Kano now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. Gosh, you add up last last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
And 9 at the 29-yard line.
Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He's still on his feet. Joe Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Purdy will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
No, we change it. Hey, 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 hey.
Now Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Richie James with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Colts 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 30 now to throw off the play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 10. Mixon will try the right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Try to take this home, they'll run. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Touchdown, Falcons! Kendrick Bourne, 29 yards. And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by this game up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Hey, come on. Hey, move.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Mixing up the middle. 208 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that hole with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Purdy on 4th down. And he is caught. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that would get to be off target and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any time.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together in a good week of practice.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire time.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jalen Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Falcons, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they...
It's a sweet. What? It's a sweet. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games. We playing for keeps. Yeah. It's sweet. It's my time. I know Paddock for leap. They was yapping. I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I stepped through that spot.